Hi everybody, this is Gary Hughes, Nova Agent, your agent for life, and Yogi, he's the hardest working dog in real estate. We're here in Morningside, which is a lovely little town in Maryland, with JJ and Samuel, and I want you to hear some of their story to learn about how real estate is really about life. JJ and Samuel, thanks for having me out, or having us out today. We really appreciate it. My first question for you is, how did you decide to buy? Tell me where you were living and what that was like, and then how did you decide to buy?
We were out in South Alexandria by Huntington Metro in a 600 square foot apartment on the 16th floor. 2 dogs. It was a lot. Lots of up and down.
2 dogs and 2 people working from home.
Right.
It's a tiny space for a lot of activity. Fire alarms going off all the time.
Middle of the night.
Taking your laundry down 16 flights to do your laundry.
Trying to find a machine that actually worked. It was just a little PTSD
Not
thinking
pleasant.
about that. It was. We're definitely in a much better place now. All that stuff piled on. We really got to a breaking point. And we're like, we got to get out of here. Like we don't want to sign this lease again. Be stuck here for a whole nother year. It's time to go.
Right, and at the time the market was really heating up, and so leases were going up everywhere. The apartment wanted us to, it wasn't just a 1-year lease, they wanted us to sign a 2-year lease.
Right.
At the time. And so while things were going crazy, we did decide that it was time to go. It was time to move out of a rental situation. We didn't want to have to deal with that anymore. And so in February of 2021, we decided to start looking. It took us till May or June.
Yeah. 25 houses we looked at.
But we consciously made the decision not to let the market dictate to us what we wanted to buy.
Right.
And I think that was a big thing for us as a couple, was that we had to find a place we were comfortable with.
So even, looking at 25, 30 houses, Gary was right there with us the whole time. Obviously, couldn't get in the houses without him, but we never felt pressured. We never felt like he was wanting us to make a decision just to make a decision and be on to the next client.
Gary gave us decision space.
Right.
He let us make decisions about where we wanted to live.
Right.
And this is the most important part, right? Because real estate is about life. How has your life changed since you bought a half an acre?
Yeah, so some of the ways our lives have changed is I became a gardener. That's not something I've never considered myself to have a green thumb, nothing I was really interested in. A friend of ours, where it all started, a friend of ours gave us a seed pack of wildflower seeds for our housewarming party. And I'm like, okay, well, this is cool. And then I started YouTubing and researching, and it just kind of exploded. I love being outside. I love the space and taking care of the yard and all the plants, and Samuel loves to cook. And so it was really this perfect match of, we can grow this right outside and have it here.
I mean, as far as our lives changing, I would say that it does slow things down. You're not beholden to the schedule of a building.
2 bathrooms in a house, 2 bedrooms in a house, 2 offices in a house. I've had COVID twice now. Samuel got it the first time and did not get it the second time because we were able to stay away.
I stayed upstairs, JJ stayed downstairs, and it worked.
It worked.
So when you decided to buy, did you think you'd be buying a half an acre inside the Beltway?
Well, never in a million years would I have thought that would happen, that existed really.
In our price range.
And in our price range, right. Again, just the relationship that we developed with Gary to make it all happen. He's like, one of the first houses we looked at was in Morningside on the other side of the street. And he said, let's keep our eye on this area. It's quiet, it's overlooked.
Up and coming.
Up and coming, right.
That's the word Gary used.
Yep. And here we are.
So I have to ask the question, are you guys happy?
We love it. We love it
do.
here. We're very happy. It's changed so much. We've already mentioned that, but it's changed so much about our lives.
It's a beautiful house, a beautiful neighborhood.
Well, I appreciate, again, being invited out, getting to see what you've done. The garden is lovely. It's absolutely gorgeous. The yard, all of this, and I know you were using some of this from day one because I came out shortly after you settled. But it's nice to see how you all have settled in, and it's really nice. I want to thank you for sharing what this has meant to your life. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This is Gary Hughes, your Realtor for Life, and now you really have a sense of how I'm your Realtor for Life.